but they do shoot the free throws well at 76%. Interesting enough, they have not led 1 minute in this tournament. Paraguay, on the other hand, led by Paola Ferrari at 21.5 points a game, 4.5 assists. So she's a scorer, but yet distributes the ball and is getting 7 rebounds a game. Now, the tournament leader in rebound is Mariah Caravas at 11 rebounds and 3 steals a game. Claudia Ponte is chipping in with 10 points a game. Paraguay is a very good shooting team, and they capitalize on turnovers as they are getting 23 points per game off the opposition's turnovers. So we'll see what they can do here. They're averaging 68 points a game.
Not only do Ferrari and Caravas lead the tournament in scoring and rebounding respectively, they also lead the tournament in minutes played. Maria Caravas averaging 38.5 minutes a game. Paola Ferrari, 37 minutes per game. Those two are getting a lot of work in this tournament so far. And in fact, Paola Ferrari has her left knee in a brace today. We saw her limping yesterday. She came out briefly, but she is, if not the most valuable player on Paraguay, she's certainly in the top 2 or 3. Maria Mercado is playing very well at the point for Paraguay as well. And so Mexico, despite the fact that they have some height and have some talent, this Paraguay team is pretty experienced as a unit, and they should be able to do very well today. Time now for the national anthems. First for the designated visiting team in this game, and that is Mexico.
Fuerte el aplauso para México.
And now the national anthem for the nation of Paraguay.
El aplauso. Fuerte el aplauso para Paraguay. Les a todos los equipos. Comienza el primer juego. Esta jornada AmeriCup 2017. Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Good afternoon and welcome back to beautiful Buenos Aires. It's day 4 of group play at the 2017 FIBA AmeriCup Championship. The women's edition, the men get started in a couple weeks. This contest between Paraguay and Mexico, alongside Mark Anderson, I'm Craig Fada. There you get a look at our officials for this first game of the day. Leandro Lescano of Argentina, Kendall Henry of Virgin Islands, and Virginia Perocchini of Argentina. Our FIBA commissioner for this game is Patricio Vazquez. You know, Mark, I was thinking that this Paraguay team, they've been fun to watch. They've got a couple of very good players, leaders among the stats as we look at the roster for Team Mexico. Paraguay reminds me a little bit of Colombia last year, where they snuck up and medaled in a major tournament, and I don't think Paraguay is far away from that. I don't think they're ready to compete with Canada or Brazil or Argentina just yet, but they may sneak up and medal in a major international tournament here in the next couple of years, at least one as far as the Americas go.
If they keep this group together, they certainly can, because they are well coached. They shoot the ball well, and that's the one thing that we've seen this week. If you shoot the ball well and can score, you know, points in the 60s, what they're averaging, is going to get you some wins. So let's see what they can do today.
You can look at the roster for Team Paraguay and Coach Juan Filiu. Let's check out Paraguay starters. Mexico's were the same. Paraguay, it's Mercado, Peña, Ferrari, Aponte, and Carabes, so the same starting five for both teams. Mexico, it was Jacqueline Luna, Risa Silva, Daniela Pardo, Laura Nunez, and Maria Orozco. You look at the tournament leader in scoring, Paula Ferrari. 1.5 points per game. She has a tournament high of 27. And Jacqueline Lewin, she leads Mexico in all major categories. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks.
They run a lot of the offense through her. She does an excellent job. She's 24 years old, has a bright future.
Balance defensivo. Hay que hacerlas que trabajen en defensa. Hacerlas que trabajen. Ofensivas largas. A un lado, a otro, trabajar la pelota. Cuidamos el balón bien.
Estamos. Vos también con la 11, Paola con la 15, atendé penetradora. Ok. Estamos. Claudia con la que jugó Libertad. La 9 tiradora. Ok, hay que atender que tira. Con la 5, Carola. ¿Está? ¿No está Caro? Con la 5.
¡México!
Zona, 2-3, de fondo. Con Caro y Pau una de cada lado. De acá nos vamos en zona, con Pau al lado y Caro opuesto. En 3. Hey, la primera ofensiva la jugamos con libre, el lado opuesto al coso. Para la salida y continúen en el back. Para darle movilidad de entrada. Por favor, hey, de la primera pelota al límite. Sí, pero el lado opuesto a Paola. Va.
¡1, 2, 3, Paraguay!
Got a chance to listen into both huddles there. We are just moments away from tip-off. As we said, Paraguay in Group B with 3 points. Canada already through to the semis with 6 points. Puerto Rico has 5 points, but Puerto Rico beat Paraguay. So,
And that was a game that was close till about midway through the fourth quarter.
Paraguay with a very, very, very outside chance of making the semis, if any at all. We would have to look at the tie-break scenarios, but head-to-head, Puerto Rico beat Paraguay. We are underway. Carabes launches the quick three, and she got it.
Not only can rebound, can knock down the three.
Mexico with its first offensive possession. This is Orozco up top. Pardo.
Luna has quite the size advantage if she can get down to the post.
Here's Carabes leading the charge. Takes it on Nunez, and Laura Nunez blocks it. Now Mexico back the other way. Veteran Risa Silva gets it over to Orozco. Orozco has it blocked by Carabes. Mercado stolen away by Pardo. Silva right side. Orozco, back over to Pardo. Luna tries to get it into Nunez, and it was poked out of bounds, and they're going to say that went off of Laura Nunez. It'll be Paraguay ball.
And noting that Ferrari has the knee band on, we're starting to see more bumps out of players getting more banged up as the week goes on when you start lumping these games together.
We're starting to see more visible tape on wrists and the kinesio tape starting to appear on shoulders and such. Yeah. I got a hangnail here after 3 days of broadcast.
Right. I don't think they care about us.
No. Nor should they.
Right.
Mercado missing the spinning hook shot. It was a pretty move, just a little too strong off the glass.
Luna.
Now here comes Luna. Has it ripped away by Carabas.
Listed at center, but going coast to coast with the ball.
Carabas already making her presence felt in this game. Now Pardo from three from the outside, misses. Luna the rebound. Pardo gets the offense reset, 9 to shoot. Changes directions, has her pocket picked by Carabas. Carabas has been a one-woman wrecking crew this game so far. Another three on the way. That's a little short. Carabas, I think, already with a pair of rebounds, a steal, 2 blocked shots, and a three-pointer. Orozco on the outside. Now Pardo over to Luna. Luna driving on Pena. Dishes it out, catch and shoot for Orozco, and that's good.
Good court vision, Luna. She'll find the open player.
Kids from the school next door making plenty of noise. Love to see and hear that. And what great role models for the young lady students. Mercado buries the three.
Solid point guard.
6-2 in favor of Paraguay on a pair of three-pointers from Carabas and Mercado. Up top to Silva. Now Luna on the block. Turns around, shoots over Carabas, no good. Orozco swoops in for the rebound.
Luna has the ability to go not only from the block, but can also, as she's shown this week, knock down the three. Plays professionally in Australia.
Fouls on Hilda Pena. Mexico to within 2. Ferrari on the left side. Carabas up top. And into Mercado launching the long three. Silva working her way to the left elbow to Nunez. And she travels. Into the fiery Aponte. Enjoyed watching her play yesterday. Seen a lot of players in the protective face masks this tournament.
Right.
Mexico has 2 players on the court right now, in Pardo and Orozco. I wonder if they got a bulk rate on those. To Luna. The shot is short. Ferrari the rebound. Long pass up ahead to Carabas. She's got to kick it out. Now a three on the way. Back iron, no good. Here comes Mexico. 5:40 to play first quarter. Some pretty good end-to-end action.
Yes, it's been up and down here. And good shots. It's not like they've been coming down just firing it up.
Luna under the bucket, now outside to Silva for three.
Again, a lot of the offense is going to go right through Luna because of her court awareness.
side now, as Mexico has its first lead of the tournament, by the way.
Yes, they do.
Now a second foul on Maria Orozco. She will come out and be replaced by Claudia Ramos. Fonte around Caraves. Now slings it back to Pena. Pena's jumper no good. And here comes Mexico looking to extend. Silva. Over to Nunez. Now Avila. Pardo thought about the three. Here comes Avila. Back out to Pardo. That three is good. Mexico now with a 4-point edge.
Mexico has come out with the attitude that we're going to move the ball, get people involved, and they're getting a lot of nice open shots as a result.
Ferrari out to Pena, and she travels.
Comes up, come and get him.
Luna right side to Pardo. Oh, beautiful feed inside to Nunez, but Pena is there. Outside to Pardo. Another three-point attempt. That's no good. Ferrari's been relatively quiet so far.
I don't think she's taken a shot yet, has she?
No, she is not. Now Mercado for three. Rebound back tap, but Hade tracks it down. Now they're trying to get her in the paint.
Into the post. Good look.
Shot blocked.
Oh.
Travel. Pardo on the right side. Long pass across to Silva. She feeds Luna at the left elbow. Now to Nunez. Pretty turnaround jumper by Laura Nunez. It's fun watching these kids cheer. When Paraguay has the ball, they'll cheer for Paraguay. When Mexico has the ball, they'll cheer for Mexico.
That's right. Good atmosphere.
Ferrari misses the three.
Oh, run out. Nice. Nice. Way to reward Nunez.
Juan Feliu wants timeout. His team trails by 8 all of a sudden. Nice run by Mexico. They're up 14-6, 2:56 to play, first quarter.
Defender a 5, Caro va a la otra. Estamos, Tamara, defender a 5 lo mismo. Ok, descansa Claudia. Está claro. Hey, en ofensiva, no hay movilidad, no hay corte, no hay juego sin balón en ningún momento. En defensa, ellos juegan así la acción, con esta cortina, en esta acción de. En esta acción. Para las 5, para las 12 acá. Con la pelota acá.
Por arriba. Sí, tú por arriba y tú Puch por atrás. Y ahí que lea, a ver que tome la decisión. Ahora, estamos jugando, transi cada vez. Pero a veces quiero que te cargues para castigar al uno, que salga, al uno. Que venga con la doble. Sale el prisa fuerte sobre la bola. ¿Sale? Balance defensivo. ¡Sale! 1, 2, 3, ¡no!
2:56 to play in the first quarter. Mexico up 14-6. They trailed 6-4. They've gone on a 10-point run. First time all tournament that they've led, and they do not want to give it up.
No, you can see a little bounce in their step now that they have this 8-point lead.
Mercado high right side, gives it up to Peralta. Ferrari. Caraves. Out to Insfran for three. She got it!
Mercado took a shot to the back.
Silva launches the three. Ferrari the rebound. Over to Mercado. In the corner. Another three on the way, and that's good. Insfron, back-to-back three-pointers. Just like that, Paraguay back to within 2.
Good substitution by Coach Bellew.
Quick spin move by Avila, gets it out to Pardo, now Luna. And the pass a little bit too far for Avila. Now Brisa Silva sits down, and Ingrid Martinez comes on.
Well, that 8-point lead was just a race. It's down to 2.
Inside 2 minutes to play, first quarter. Peralta into the front court. Mercado, hounded by Pardo.
Pace of the game has been pretty good so far.
And a beautiful drive by Maria Mercado, taking it all the way to the rack and laying it in. Pardo now. She tries the behind-the-head pass, and there was nobody there. Here comes Caraves up the left side. Peralta, she attacks. Gets into the paint, kicks it back out to Caraves. Caraves out to Ferrari. Her three-pointer is off. Near steal by Mercado. And she gets it to Caraves. What hustle by Maria Mercado.
A little
Down
slow
on the
getting
floor
up
for
there.
that one, yeah. Now the kickoff to Insfron. Another
three in a row. Three in a
Splash!
row.
Insfron hits
Wow.
3 3-pointers in a row. And Paraguay is back on top, 17-14. It's turned into the Tamara Insfron show. And now Mexico wants timeout. Javier Ceniceros wants to stop this bleeding with 53.5 seconds to play in the first quarter.
Yes. Vamos, cada quien se comunica luego a quién van. Hubo varios cambios ahí y entraron bajitas. Tú te vas con la 11 o con las que juegan interior. ¿Sí? Te vas con la 11. Sí. ¿Quién es la otra que está ahí? La 10. Tú sigues con la 5. Sí, sigues con la 5.
Si entra la bola al balón, cierro directamente, cierro con finta. Si vemos que lo inicia y van 2 por 1, muero al 2 por 1 al balón hasta que la bola no salga. ¿Ok? ¿Estamos? Que bien fuerte y obliguen a los pases largos. Ahora, buena dinámica.
Three consecutive three-pointers by Tamara Insfron. And she has Paraguay back on top.
Kind of a turn of events here. Mexico's still shooting well, 57%. And Paraguay is at 20% from twos, but they've made it all up with the three-point shots from Insfron.
Nunez, her shot off the glass is good.
He's had 2 nice post moves this quarter.
Mexico shooting nearly 63% from two-point range. Over to Insfron, wanted that other three. Instead, she drives high off the glass. No.
She was in too close, Craig.
Yeah.
Needed to be beyond the arc.
Mercado commits the foul.
Good pressure by Paraguay.
Nicely broken by Mexico.
Shot clock's not working.
It's off.
That's
Right
right.
side.
My bad. What day is this?
Yeah, no kidding.
Let me retract that.
We can edit that out. Well, that's right. This is a live broadcast.
Right.
3 seconds left. Peralta. And the pass goes through the hands of Insfron, and the first quarter comes to an end with Paraguay on top by the score of 17-16. Entertaining first quarter. Hot shooting by Tamara Insfran. Take a look at the team numbers. Paraguay shooting just 17% from two-point range, 45% from beyond the arc, though. Mexico, a quite robust 62.5% from two-point range, 40% from three. Mexico out rebounding Paraguay, 12-5. Mexico, though, with 8 turnovers in that first quarter. They are going to have to cut down on those. Points in the paint favor Mexico, 8-2, and the bench points favor Paraguay, 9-0, all on the strength of Tamara Insfran. As we look at the individual numbers, Mercado has 5 points. Insfran has those 9. Maria Carabes has 3. Paraguay with the lead, and Paula Ferrari has not scored. For Mexico, Brisa Silva has 3. Pardo also has 3. And Laura Nunez has 6, as well as 4 rebounds. Avila, left side. Saad in the game now, as is Ingrid Martinez. Saad for 3. She got that one.
Ran her baseline to baseline off of several screens, came back across to the right side and knocked it down.
Mercado with it. Inside to Carabes. Out to Insfran. Hey, that looked like it was on.
Yes, it did.
To Nunez, pass intercepted by Ferrari. Martinez gets back. Now Mercado for 3. That is good. Paraguay back on top, 2019.
Well, they're only shooting 16% from 2, so might as well keep out there on the 3s.
Yeah. Saad gets the paint. Throws it up with the left hand, no good. Now Insfran a little slow to get up. Carabes. Out to Ferrari. Insfran launches again. She appears to have cooled off. Saad. Over to Nunez, now to Avila. Martinez has it between the rings, flips it right side to Saad. And now Luna. Saad for 3, just short. Paraguay running. Beautiful pass from Ferrari to Carabes. She could not finish. Carabes wanted the foul. And that's going to be a backcourt violation against Mexico.
And miscommunication there at half court.
Carabes pleading her case to Leandra Lezcano. Making some more substitutions as Sandra Vargas comes on. And Bianca Torre. Mercado between the rings.
Trying to get Ferrari free with several screens. Nice pass.
Ferrari down low to Peralta. She gets Martinez in the air, kicking it back out. Ferrari got Luna in the air. Insfran, step inside jumper. That's going to count. Insfran with 11 now. Luna, pretty move, just could not connect.
Right. Misuse of the left hand.
Mercado loses the handle, but Peralta picks it up. Now Insfran driving, puts it up with the right hand. Again, she was in too close.
Yeah.
There's Luna with the strong drive off the square and in with the right hand. Not sure I mentioned Claudia Ramos is having checked in. She's in there as well for Mexico. Ferrari, turnaround three-pointer, book that.
No hesitation either.
Paraguay now up 4, 6:23 to play. Luna to her left. Hands it to Vargas. Ramos. Her jumper. Long pass across to Ferrari. She wanted to catch and shoot three, but she spotted Carabas underneath. Carabas couldn't handle the pass, though. Out to Mercado. Back over to Ferrari for three.
Good ball movement. Making the extra pass.
Outside to Torre. She launches the three. That's good. Mercado.
And one.
Yeah, strong move to the hole on the left side. Goes up with the right hand and draws the foul on Bianca Torre. That'll be the first on Torre, first team foul. Now Laura Nunez checking back in for Mexico. Jacqueline Luna sits down.
How about this? Paraguay is shooting 44% from three-point, and Mexico's at 50. And it's not like they've taken one or two each.
Right. Mercado cannot complete the three-point play. Nunez the rebound. Here comes Torre. She's picked up by Mercado. Over to Nunez. Now out to Vargas. Back to Martinez. Pass intercepted by Ferrari, but she could not keep it in bounds, and it'll be Mexico ball with 11 left on the shot clock. Torre calling out the play. Launching the long three. That circles out. Carabas grabs another board. Mercado right side, and that's going to be a foul on Martinez. Just look at that ball movement by... That was that shot by Insfran. I didn't think she got that off.
Well, the coach didn't complain.
And the cameraman at half court here turns around and looks at me and gives me a smile when we saw that highlight. These cameramen are just fantastic. Whole production, tremendous. Those guys really carry us. Guys and ladies, I should say.
They've gotten some tremendous angles.
Oh, yeah.
And
slow motion. Cameras behind the baskets. Microphones everywhere. We hear the squeaks of the shoes. Dribble of the ball. Carabas, a little hop, skip, and a jump into the lane. No travel called. And here comes Torre.
Good stutter. Good hesitation move. The trap. Gotta rotate back.
Nice job by Paraguay. Oh, and a beautiful pass. Insfran for three. She can't get that one. Carabas fights for the rebound and gets it. And Ferrari steps on the line before she's able to save it back in. (27-24) in favor of Paraguay. 4:03 to play, second quarter. Martinez tries to get it inside to Luna, but Peralta over the top. Martinez into the corner. Running floater by Vargas, no good. Here comes Paraguay looking to get a little breathing room. Mercado launching a three. Splash that one! The Paraguay lead is now 6, and Mexico takes timeout with 3:27 to play in the second quarter. This has been a fun game with the three-pointers raining down from both sides.
La 2 con la 4 jugamos a la primera y juegas 1 contra 1. A la primera. Si no hay otra. Porque ellas están cambiando. Listas al poner la pantalla para que corten. Cuando ponen la pantalla y hay cambio, cortan.
Directo, ya empezamos a jugar 5 más rápido de ese lado. Solamente que Pau Atami la saca bien córner. Claro, y después rompe. Ojo, Caro, que cuando vos cortinás esta acción, están cambiando y tu corte está siempre solo y está ayudando a tirar esas acciones. Ey, esta defensa es 21-1. 21-1. Ok, estamos. Agresivo al balón. Ok, dale, estamos bien, va.
Good look at Javier Ceniceros, head coach of Mexico.
24 of Paraguay's points have been off the three. They haven't scored much, obviously, inside. Maybe mix it up, go with a little zone next time down out of Mexico. If they don't go zone, they got to guard the three-point line a little bit stronger.
And while Paraguay's having success, they have to be aware that they can't keep up that kind of shooting pace from beyond the arc.
That's why I think mixing in a zone might help Mexico here. Because they can defend inside with Nunez and Luna.
Luna working on Carabas inside to Nunez. Her jumper from in close is no good, but Luna the rebound. Luna on the wing to Nunez. Working on Insfront, gives it up to Orozco, but she can't complete the deal. Up ahead to Ferrari. Insfront from the left elbow. Again, that's too close for her.
Right.
Martinez. It's bumped by Carabas, no call, and then the errant pass will give possession back to Paraguay. 2:34 to play second quarter. First of 4 games today. Up next is Brazil and Virgin Islands at 4:05. Then at 6:35 local time, Cuba and Puerto Rico in a battle of Caribbean neighbors.
Let's see if they defend the three-point line a little bit better.
And then at 9:05, it's Colombia and Argentina.
We've got to rotate defensively if they're not going to go zone. They have to talk.
Mercado loses it on her way to the bucket. Gets poked out by Mexico. And Paraguay will retain possession. Now Paraguay takes its final timeout. Both teams have used all their timeouts with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left. Paraguay on top, 30-24.
Segundos. Perdón. Paola. También quita. 6 segundos, hay tiempo. Paola. Pau. Tami. Carol, Matu. Mírame, Pau. Esto. Tami. Carol te va a cortinar a vos en tu salida, bien abierto para tu tiro, y Caro va a hacer esto. Si no hay nada y recibir la bola, directamente rápido jugar en pareja, no picar rol de coso. Ey, hay seguridad en el kit.
6 segundos.
Back to live action.
This has been a relatively clean game. Only 7 total fouls and only 1 free throw taken, and that was Mercado on the 3-point play.
This is another great camera angle as our cameraman under that basket over there hands the ball to Marie-Pierre Malo. She takes a little big smile on her face. Mexico really crashing the boards in this game. Jacqueline Luna, 7 rebounds already. Laura Nunez with 7 rebounds.
They have 23 total.
Martinez has 4. For Paraguay, Ferrari has 4 rebounds and Maria Caraves has 5.
She's on pace for her 10.
That foul was on Maria Caraves. And Luna hits on the first free throw. Luna's got 3. Make it 4. As Mexico is back to within 4. Minute 45 to play, second quarter. Ferrari over to Mercado. Thought about the 3. Saad loses her footing. Now Caraves out to Insfran for 3.
Can't find it after hitting her first 3 shots.
And an offensive foul called against Carmen Saad.
Coach Sinisteris, knowing his team well, did not go to his zone. Stayed in the man, and right now closed the gap.
Taking care of some moisture on the floor.
Last night we didn't have any problems with that. It was with it being as chilly as it was in here.
And windy.
And windy.
It was quite brisk here last night in Buenos Aires. Don't forget, it is winter down here in South America. Peralta accelerating to the bucket, double pumps. Misses, and Luna comes away with the rebound. Risa Silva back into the game. Saad launching the 3. And she gets it back.
Luna and Nunez kept that alive.
Into the corner now for Silva. 6 to shoot. Nunez inside to Luna.
Oh,
back to
nice.
Nunez. Nice little 2-man game there between Nunez and Luna. Mexico to within 2. 25 seconds to play second quarter. Here comes Ferrari.
You see why the offense runs through her.
And Ferrari gets fouled.
She will find the open cutter.
Mexico foul on Maria Orozco, and now she's got 3. Nobody else in the game with more than 1. 4th team foul for Mexico, just 2 for Paraguay. Too strong on the free throw for Ferrari. 19.5 to play. Shot clock, unless there's an offensive rebound here, will be off. Ferrari misses both free throws. Saad into the front court. Clock at 10.
Look for him to take a shot with about 6 seconds. Now we can get an offensive rebound. Oop, then take it all the way
3
down.
now, 2. Silva popping from 18, airballs it. And Paraguay will take a 30-28 lead into the locker room at halftime on the strength of the outside shooting by Tamara Insfron. Paraguay came back in that first half and regained the lead. It's been an entertaining 20 minutes of basketball thus far. We expected it would be close, and it sure is through 2 quarters. Let's run down the halftime numbers now. Paraguay shooting 21% from 2-point range, 40% from 3. Mexico 39% from 2 and 40% from 3. Paraguay has not made a free throw yet. Mexico out rebounding Paraguay 27-15. Mexico, though, with 13 turnovers to just 5 for Paraguay. Mexico's also leading points in the paint, 12-4. Paraguay leading on bench points, 11-6. All of those coming from the hand of Tamara Insfron. As we go to the individual numbers, let's roll the highlights from this entertaining first half. Mercado for Paraguay has 13 points and 3 assists. Peralta, 2 rebounds. Zilda Pena played and had 1 rebound. Ferrari, 3 points, 4 boards. Astrid Hudeman did not see a lot of time in that first half. Claudia Aponte played but did not score. Tamara Insfron with 11. Maria Caraves with 3 points, 5 rebounds. Gomez and Rocio Insfron did not play in that first half. Mexico. Jacqueline Luna has 4 points and 9 rebounds. Risa Silva, 3 points and 2 boards. Carmen Saad, 3 points, 2 boards. Pardo has 3. Nunez has 8 points, 8 rebounds. Miriam Lar did not play in that first half. And Maria Orozco has 4 points, but she also has those 3 fouls. 30-28 in favor of Paraguay. We are at halftime, first of 4 games today on the 4th day of play in the group phase at the 2017 FIBA Women's AmeriCup Championship. Second half action when we return. Welcome back to Buenos Aires, the Estadio Obras Sanitarias. First game of 4 today. This one has been fun to watch so far. Paraguay and Mexico. Paraguay with a 30-28 lead. Largely on the strength of their three-point shooting. Alongside Mark Anderson, I'm Craig Fada. Mark, Paraguay cannot keep up this shooting pace from the outside, can they?
Well, they're on pace to take 43s, and you would say no as a coach. You know, you never want to go that deep into the threes. They're only shooting 21% from two-point land. Now, what's interesting, Ferrari, the tournament's leading scorer, only has 3 points right now, and this is the best half that Mexico has played in the tournament.
Paraguay's got to be pleased that they have the lead, and Ferrari only has those points.
Exactly.
Mexico with a steal on their first defensive possession. Risa Silva to Pardo. Out to a Roscoe baseline jumper, won't go. And Mexico gets another rebound. I'm sure that's one of the things that Juan Feliu talked about at halftime, was doing a better job rebounding. Now a blocked shot by Hilda Pena.
Yeah, they only had 15 as a team. Mexico with 27.
Ferrari over to Pena. To Caraves, 8 to shoot. Hudeman starting the second half, missing the drive. Nice feed from Silva to Orozco. Looking to give it up. Now she gets it to Mercado. Ferrari setting the screen. Pass down to Pena. Now outside. That three is no good. Caraves driving baseline. Tries to kick it out. Pass gets tipped. Taken by Pardo.
If she was going to Pena, the bounce pass would have been perfect.
Nunez, the circus shot won't go. And ball goes out of bounds. Go to Paraguay. Hudeman swings it left side. There's Ferrari for three, a little too strong. Luna the rebound. She gets cut off by Mercado. Silva thought about the three, but then Pena closed. Luna driving. Shot clock at 5. Silva for three. Nunez, the rebound between a pair of Paraguayan defenders. And the travel called on Luna.
Well, to answer your question, Paraguay has already taken 3 threes. So
reminds me of the men's team from the Dominican Republic. So one game a couple years ago in Mexico City where they shot many more three-pointers than two-pointers as Pardo scored on the steal and layup. So now Mexico with the lead, 32-30.
nice pass. Hustle there by Hudeman.
Inside to Pena. Oh, pretty move by Hilda Pena.
Good post move. One thing that we're seeing as we go deeper into the tournament, the changing of the hand signals on the calls. Running the same plays, but they're mixing it up because of scouting.
Have to wonder how much that leads to miscommunication on a team. I guess it's no different than changing the signs in baseball when there's a runner on second or something along those lines. But when you're so tired playing so much in just the space of a few days, you have to be mentally acute enough to be able to remember that the signals have changed. Finally finding Pena. Tries to bounce it to Ferrari. And she can't handle the pass. A little low, so it's out of bounds and ball Mexico. Luna into the corner for Orozco. Now Nunez has it stolen away by Caraves. Caraves out to Hudeman, thought about the three. Now Pena out to Ferrari. Back to Pena.
Nice pass.
And Hilda Pena gets fouled. Mexico foul on Maria Orozco, and that's her fourth.
She's going to have to sit the remainder of this quarter.
Avila comes on to replace her. First free throw by Pena wishes straight through. Second one a little too strong. Pardo up ahead to Avila. Her long jumper no good. Mercado the rebound, and here comes Paraguay back the other way. 5:38 to play, third quarter. Caraves launches the three. Out to Silva. Pardo whips it into Nunez. Nunez, the reverse, no. Mercado another rebound. Up ahead to Ferrari.
Oh, nice.
Ferrari muscles that one up. And Paraguay is back on top, 35-34.
Maybe this will get Ferrari going here.
Doesn't take long for a Ferrari to warm up.
No.
Mercado on the drive now. And there's a carry.
The what? That's our quota for the day.
Yep. Over under set at 1.5 again.
Nunez already has 11 rebounds.
Yeah. And Mexico's been doing great work on the boards.
Oh, yes. And she's chipped in with 8 points. Typically not a big-time scorer, but will do the other things as a facilitator, get the rebounds.
That foul on Paraguay on number 10, Rocio Insfram. Did not see her in the first half. Now Luna has 10 rebounds. Nunez has 12. Second free throw no good, and Rocio Insfram the rebound. For Paraguay, Caraves has 7. And Paula Ferrari and Maria Mercado each have 4. 3 on the way from Mercado, no good. She knew it was short, so she chased it in and got her own rebound.
Yep, and they're really cooling off now from the 3.
And that foul is going to be on Pardo as she bowls over Ferrari. Yeah, she puts her shoulder just straight into her and knocks her over. And Pardo comes out.
Paraguay's 0 for 4 this half on 3s.
Mercado looking to inbound, finally gets to Ferrari, and a foul by Avila. That'll be their 4th team foul. Mercado trying to shake Saad. And Paraguay has gone cold from the three-point line. Oh, we knew it couldn't keep up. Now they've got to find a way to get scores from closer in.
Yep, now they got to go back to their bread and butter, which is running Ferrari off the staggered screens. Mercado coming off of the opposite screen. Get some things going inside with Caravas.
Saad on the right side. Back out to Luna from 18. Nunez another rebound and scores.
A double-double early on into the third quarter.
Now Ferrari for three. Missed that one badly left.
I talked in the pregame about who's going to step up and help Luna. Well, we've seen it out of Nunez. Big time.
Now Hudeman comes out and Claudia Aponte comes back on. Nunez hands to Avila. Now left side to Saad. Saad gets it back and the pass intercepted by Ferrari. Up ahead to Aponte. She's able to track it down. She throws the elbow into Silva. Silva wanted a foul. And Silva's still looking around saying, what about that elbow? Here you see Team Brazil. They've got the next game taking on a scrappy, feisty, persistent Virgin Islands team.
Talk about a team that doesn't quit. That's another one this week that we've seen.
Virgin Islands was down 28 points yesterday in the second half. Against Colombia, narrowed it to 3 in the fourth quarter. And now that foul on Mercado.
We're seeing more fouls being called because players are out of position. That could be due to fatigue.
I was just going to say, we're starting to see more travels and...
Right, we've already have 8 total fouls in this quarter, which we didn't have in the first half.
And you can tell when players come off the court that the legs are just starting to get heavy.
Right.
Just by the way they jog off the court, if they jog.
And that's another reason you can't keep shooting threes, because the first thing to go is going to be your legs when you get tired. Everything's going to come up short, and that's what we're seeing out of Paraguay. The threes are coming up short.
Pressure from Mexico. And they back off. Caravas on the left side to Peralta. Ferrari's got it over to Aponte. Aponte trying to shake Silva, now drives, goes to the left hand, misses. And Silva the rebound. Into the corner, Avila, back to Luna. Now Saad on the drive. And she's going to draw the foul on Peralta.
Peralta bailed her out on that.
Yes, she did.
What's happening is Saad is taking very difficult angles to attack. And it's getting her into difficult situations to pass.
Mexico promptly turns it over. Aponte.
Underneath. Oh, they missed her.
Peralta in traffic. Now Silva the easy layup. And Paraguay is starting to look a little ragged, even though they're only down 3.
Now Coach Feluo over there gave the universal coach sign. What are you doing?
Let me guess, his hands were out at his sides and his head was tilted a
Palms
little bit.
were up, shoulders slumped.
A minute 50 to play, third quarter. Mexico now
There
on top
is.
by 3. 39-36.
And you notice anytime
La que está agarrando la pelota la está teniendo 10 segundos en su mano. O sea, no movemos a nadie en ofensiva. Y en defensa ellas reciben la bola nuevamente donde quieren. Qué bárbaro. Toda la canada que hicieron, estamos 4 puntos. 3 puntos abajo, no estamos 30 abajo. Pero tenemos que empezar a jugar con circulación de balón.
Duro, duro. 1, 2, 3.
Don't give it to the corner because he wants us to.
1:50 to play in the third quarter as Mexico holds a 3-point edge over Paraguay.
You notice there was absolutely no eye contact with Peralta and Coach W as she walked off. But you know, in those situations, a player knows that they made a mistake, and you just got to move on and keep coaching them.
Carabas into the front court. Peralta. Ponte. Rocio in front. 8 to shoot. And reach in on Silva.
Pace has really slowed down this
Yeah.
half.
Ponte splashes the first free throw. And gets both. Paraguay back to within 1. A minute 30 to play in this third quarter. Paraguay has scored only 8 points in this third quarter. Mexico only 11. And Carmen Saad gets called for the foul as she pushes Peralta. So now Peralta will go to the free throw line.
Silva, the veteran guard, coming over to talk with the official. Saying, hey, they're doing the same thing to us down there.
I believe I misspoke earlier. I identified the official as Mary P. Malo, and it's Virginia Perukini. She got the ball. Luna from the right elbow. That rattles in and out, and then falls back in.
Nice backspin on the shot, kept that ball on the rim.
The school kids are back. Glad to see them. Carabas tried to feed Ponte. Now a 3 from the corner, just short. Rebound tapped ahead, but then taken out of the backcourt by Silva. Silva to Luna, too strong off the glass, and then she draws the foul on Peralta. Nice awareness by Mexico.
Luna looking to get into double figures also for a double-double.
This is the free throw there. She's at 8 points. Has the 12 rebounds already. And she's 1 point closer. Lead is 3, 25 to play. Shot clock a couple seconds ahead. Ferrari. And Ferrari trap. So it will be Mexico ball. The shot clock will be off. 15.3 to play in this third quarter. Silva to Luna, tapped away by Rocio Insfront. Up ahead to Ferrari. Now to Aponte, and Aponte caresses it over front iron. And we head to the fourth quarter with Mexico now on top. 42-41. This one is living up to its billing. We figured it would be close, and it is. Stick around for the fourth quarter. We've got a tight one here. .41 in favor of Mexico. As we come back to Estadio Obras Sanitarias in beautiful Buenos Aires. Gorgeous winter day out today. Bright sunshine, temperature about 64 degrees. Mercado leading Paraguay with 13 points now. She's also got 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Silva, her three-pointer no good. Nunez, the only player from Mexico in double-digit scoring. She's got 10. Also 14 rebounds to go along with that. Luna has 9 points and 12 boards. Another 3 missed by Paraguay. And here comes Mexico.
And they're 0 for 7 this half. Turnaround post move just maybe a little bit out too far and needed a better angle to use the backboard.
Fran. Wild shot, but she gets bailed out by the foul.
Here by Paraguay. Rotate back. Good job. Good talk on the screen.
Luna has it up top. Shot clock in single digits now. Into the corner for Pardo.
Oh, got away with the travel there.
Nice dish to Luna. She lays it in for the easy 2. Nice penetration on the dribble drive.
Gives her a double-double for the afternoon. Great production out of the 4 and 5 spot for Mexico today. Over 20 points, over 20 combined rebounds.
Ferrari, the contested 3, and she got it.
We knew knew she was going to get going.
Yeah, shot that right up over Luna. And Paraguay back on top, 45-44.
Looking at some of her past performances through the years, she can score, so you know she's not going to stay down.
Another shot from in close, rolls off the top, and she gets her own rebound. Well, she's being pounded by Aponte. Still finally able to reset. Pardo has it stolen away by Caravase. Frown out to Ferrari for three. She got that one too. Back-to-back three-pointers by Ferrari, and Ferrari is heating up. Timeout Mexico. Paraguay leading by 4 with 7:09 to play in the fourth quarter.
Y aquí, 4 abajo, trabajamos, paciencia para venir aquí o del otro lado, buenos pases ahí, ¿sale? Hemos tirado bien las últimas veces, hay que hacer el balance, ya metió 2 ahorita, hay que estar encima de ella, ¿sale? Cambio, se queda en cambio con ella, entonces, arriba, vamos.
Decía que la 5 no hay problema en los cambios, siempre juega abierta y lo único que hace es corte.
Te juro ahora, me quiero quedar con las 5 siempre. Cuando cambia, me quiero quedar con las 5. Ábranse,
¡Ey, ey! Puedes jugar eso con cabeza o puedes jugar con uno.
Chica, ahora.
Dale.
21-11.
¡Va! 1, 2, 3, Paraguay.
A little spurt here by Paula Ferrari. Back-to-back three-pointers, and she's got Paraguay on top now, 48-44, into double digits with 11 points. And sometimes, Mark, as a shooter, she was missing the open shots. The last 2 threes that she hit have been contested. So sometimes as a shooter, you almost want a little bit of a challenge because then you don't think about it. You're just shooting on instinct. If you're wide open for a jumper, sometimes the old brain gets in the way.
Right, sometimes you overthink it rather than catch and shoot. The other thing is that we talked about this before. The amount of minutes that she's playing, she has not come out.
As we said earlier, leading the tournament. Beg your pardon, second in the tournament in minutes per game. Ferrari averaging 37 minutes per game. Her teammate Maria Caravase, 38.5 minutes per game.
Both logging a lot of them today.
Catch and shoot by Silva, no good. But Mexico tracks down the rebound. Bianca Torre on the screen by Luna. Now Nunez up top into Luna. Oh, Luna, wow.
Looked like she was going to kick it to the corner.
Yeah, she just kind of turned around and flipped it up.
Mexico's playing well today.
Ferrari into the corner for Insfran. Insfran has her shot blocked. I believe that was Nunez that got it. Insfran got it back. Shot clock at 2. Caravase for 3. Air ball, and that's going to be a shot clock violation.
Yep, she had to hoist that one up. Good look ahead.
Ferrari altered that shot and then blocked that one out of bounds. It'll stay with Mexico.
You know, it didn't look very good, but Luna didn't argue it either, so it was obviously clean.
Pardo back on for Mexico. Mercado for Paraguay. Pardo handing it off to Torre. 5:50 to play, fourth quarter. Paraguay by 2. Luna for 3. Splash that one.
She can do it all.
Now Mexico is back on top.
Ooh, smacked her face.
Tori protested right in front of us here. I don't know what she was protesting about. Nice release, nice form. Barely even moved the net. Ferrari to inbound. And away from the ball, a whistle. I think that's going to be on Nunez. Is. And that'll be foul number 2 on Nunez. We haven't seen a Roscoe in a while. She's still got those 4 fouls. She came out in the early part of the 3rd quarter.
Right. At any point, Coach Ceniceros could put her back in now.
Ferrari on the drive, behind the back
Nice
dribble.
back.
Oh,
Behind
wow.
the back move.
She goes behind the back, changes direction, switches hands, and lays it in. And now it's Paraguay back on top.
And she has 8 points this quarter.
We knew she wouldn't be quiet the whole game. Nice job by Aponte to track down Torre, who was alone in the corner for a potential 3-point shot. There's that stop-and-go move. Changed hands twice.
Torre got into the lane. She should have just shot it rather than trying to pass to Nunez.
I think if Ferrari had a 3rd hand, she would have used that one as well. Oh, and a miscommunication on the inbound. Ferrari, the floater, and an offensive foul. Paraguay bench did not like that. And they're told to take a seat. Luna? Oh yeah, clear.
Yeah,
Not sure what-
definitely established position.
And an offensive foul called as now Aponte gets bowled over by Torre.
We were still looking at the replay, but
Yeah.
I think that Luna, as long as you give him 2 steps.
Ferrari trying to direct traffic before the inbound pass here.
It's getting physical out there.
Yeah, it is, and Pardo steals the inbound pass away from Aponte. And now it's Mexico up by 1. Coming up on 4.5 minutes to play. And an offensive foul called. I believe that was on Carabas. There's the interception by Pardo. Torre over to Pardo. Luna. Back to Pardo. Nunez at the free throw line. Over to Luna. Luna spinning her way into the paint. That angle off the glass. It goes out of bounds and a foul called. Kendall Henry of the Virgin Islands on the whistle. Paraguay foul on Paola Ferrari. That is her 2nd. For Paraguay, Mercado has 4 fouls. Peralta has 4 fouls. No one else with more than 2. Pardo muscles that one up over Mercado.
Nice move.
Mercado, I think, got a piece of that. I thought I heard slap. Ponte launches the 3, misses left. Goes out of bounds to Mexico, and now Mexico will try to advance this 3-point lead.
There it is. In fact,
Ponte sits down.
I think what helped Pardo is that she held on to the ball with 2 hands as long as possible and went through the contact.
Peralta is back on with those 4 fouls. Torrey left side. Nunez handing it off to Martinez. Silva to Luna for 3. That's good! A 6-point lead now for Mexico. And Juan Feliu wants timeout. 3:35 to play. Mexico with a little breathing room. But the way Paraguay has been shooting from outside today, they are just a couple of possessions behind.
¿Cuál es el objetivo de este tipo de ayuda si esto es un cambio? ¿Para qué se meten los jugadores hasta acá? ¿No se dan cuenta que ya van segundo triple que nos mete de ese lugar? No piensan para jugar. Demasiado tiempo le falta al juego. El problema es la ilógica que estamos teniendo en el juego nosotros para jugar. En ofensiva. Jugamos. También. No pierdan más pelota, ¿ok? Jugamos. Paola. Jugamos 4. Sale Matu. Trabajen bien esa cortina. Si no recibe, intercambian drible. Tami y Picano la sacan a Pau y Tami se va al córner. Hay que atacar el pick and roll, hay que meter. Si metemos, cada vez que anotamos es 21. 21-11. ¿Me escucharon? Ok. Estamos.
56-50, 3:35 to play. There you get a look at the 3 by Luna.
Big afternoon, 19 points, 15 boards, and has also chipped in with 4 assists.
Nunez also with 15 rebounds. Tournament high in rebounding was 17. Rodriguez of Brazil, as Ferrari is sent to the deck on a 3-point attempt. She will go to the free throw line.
The old adage, never foul a jump shooter, especially when they're on the 3-point line.
That foul was on Ingrid Martinez. She's got 2. Ferrari hits the first. 3 players with 4 fouls. Orozco for Mexico, and Mercado and Peralta for Paraguay. Ferrari hits the second. And she gets 3 the hard way.
Well, Paraguay going with some full court pressure.
I'm wondering if Paraguay's got the legs for this.
Well, we'll see.
Martinez over to Torre. Shot clock at 8. Martinez on the drive. Back out to Torre for 3. No good. Rebound in Fran. Ferrari. Step back 3. That's good! And just like that, we're tied back up at 56 with 2:43 to play.
Everything that we expected coming into this.
Torre lines up the 3 from straight on, a little short. Rebound Ferrari. Up ahead to Mercado. She's got to beat Torre. Nice hesitation.
Move.
Flips it up off the glass and misses though. And now Mexico looking a little ragged. Ferrari gets it back. Another 3 on the way. Splash that one! Ferrari gives Paraguay the lead back at 59-56 with 2:06 to play. We knew Ferrari was too good of a player to remain quiet for too long. Mexico takes time out, and it's Paraguay with a 3-point lead.
Y tú ya que juegas adentro.
Sí,
Sí, un buen tiro, si no, Laura, aquí va a estar tú, hija.
Sí.
Vienes mano a mano contigo de este lado. Un buen tiro, ahorita hicimos 2 buenos tiros, no cayeron. Hay que ajustar rápido nuestra defensa y vamos personal.
Lo tomamos en cuarto de cancha. ¿Se entiende lo que quiero decir? Lo tomamos en un cuarto de cancha. A ver, y caemos en 11, en hombre, porque están tirando de 3 puntos. Pero no hay problema, push de inicio. Ojo las 5 en los tiros. Compromiso de los rebotes, no nos vamos a correr antes. Si va la bola, miren, si va la bola, sin foul porque estamos en penalización. 90 grados, nos metemos rápido, queden malos pases. A partir de ahí es individual, cualquiera con cualquiera. Necesito
¡Ey, vamos!
¡Vamos, dale! ¡Va! 1, 2, 3, Paraguay.
Paolo Ferrari with 17 points in this fourth quarter.
5 3-pointers this half.
There you get a look at Virgin Islands. They take on Brazil next. We will have that one for you, but we still got some entertaining basketball left in this one. As now Mexico has to come back. Orozco in the game with those 4 fouls. Torre. They leave Pardo alone. Pardo. Nunez to Luna and one.
Try to match the 3 the old-fashioned way.
That foul was on Caravase, and that's her second. Tied back up at 59. Ferrari now 22 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. That's what you call filling up the stat sheet.
Yes. Coming off that stagger. Oh, travel.
Monfeliu didn't like that.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Yep. It was.
Had that little shuffle of the feet.
Another good call by the officials.
Yes. Torre goes down. That foul, I believe, is going to be on Mercado, and that's it for her. That's a big loss for Paraguay with 1:32 to play. Aponte comes back on. Both teams in the bonus. Torre will go to the free throw line.
And Roscoe back in for Mexico.
Well, she came in a couple minutes ago. She's been able to stay clean. Peralta's been in a while with those 4 fouls as well. First free throw good by Torre, and now Mexico back on top.
Could be the last team that has the ball wins.
Could very well be. I don't know if you just saw that replay, but Torre smacked her head on the ground pretty good.
I saw it when it happened live. I thought that's what happened.
Now it's Mexico by 2. Inside of 90 seconds to play in this fourth quarter. We have not yet had an overtime game in this tournament. There's Peralta out to Ferrari, catch and shoot 3. That wanted to go in, but it just rolled off the right side. Up ahead to Orozco, and Orozco travels. Yeah, she tried to back down Caravase. And shuffle the feet. Pressure in the backcourt, mostly token though by Mexico.
Yeah, you don't want to give up anything deep.
Right. Insfron.
Just want to slow down the offense with it.
Gets it back. She drives in traffic and draws the foul. Ill-advised shot. Gets bailed out on the foul. That was on Nunez, and that was her third. So now Insfron to try to tie it up. First free throw off. Second free throw by Insfron falls in, and Paraguay back to within 1. 52 seconds to play. Now some more pressure by Paraguay. Mexico gets
Oh,
it
there
up,
you
and it's
go.
stolen by Insfron. 2-on-1. Ferrari for three. No good, but she gets fouled. And that's going to be it for Orozco. So now Ferrari with a chance to give Paraguay the lead back.
Well,
She didn't need to close out and run into her. Ferrari's first free throw is good, and we're tied back up at 61.
no, not when it's that tight. You can't leave any room for error like that, or a foul could be called.
I think even if the contact wasn't as hard, she wouldn't have gotten called, but she bumped her pretty good. Ferrari hits all three free throws, and it's a 2-point lead for Paraguay now. 40 seconds to play. Ferrari's got 25. She's 2 points off of her own tournament high. Torre, pounded by Peralta. Ricardo over to Luna. Nunez back to Luna, 5 to shoot. Luna jumps
They look good,
and
yes.
scores! We are tied up at 63. Paraguay takes timeout with 20.6 seconds left. Shot clock will be off.
Vamos, chicas, hey, vamos a cerrar
Let's
nosotros,
listen
dale, dale,
to Juan
dale.
Feliu.
Es un balón. Ok, vamos a quitar de aquel lado.
Una
Estamos.
cosa antes de
Miren.
que, chicas, cuando recibimos seguridad, cualquiera recibe seguridad y después mandamos la jugada.
Claudia, hola. Claudia. Carol. Pau.
¡Con todo, Chile! ¡Duro!
Duro. 1, 2, 3.
¡Duro!
63, 20.6 seconds to play. You have to figure that it's going to be Ferrari getting the ball.
It looks like she's going to come off of either curl cut here in the lane, or definitely off a stagger.
But don't count out getting it to Insfron either.
Plenty of time here too, so Ferrari could be the decoy.
I was thinking that myself.
They get it in, then they have time to set up the play here.
Yep. And calling timeout advances it into the front court for Paraguay. Aponte to inbound. Caraves has it. Clock at 15, holding for the final shot.
As we said before, whoever had the ball last was going to have the chance to win.
Now here's Ferrari. Ferrari on the drive, into the lane, kick out. Peralta has her shot blocked, and we're going to overtime. 63-63 after 40 minutes of play. We're going to get some bonus basketball in this first matchup between Paraguay and Mexico. Stick around. This one is going to bonus time. After 4 quarters of play, we're knotted up at 63. So we will go to overtime. Each team gets 1 timeout in this 5-minute period. For Paraguay, Mercado has 13, but she's done for the night with 5 fouls. She also had 5 rebounds. Ferrari with 25 points and 5 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Aponte has 4, Insfran 13. Maria Carabes has 4 and 7 rebounds.
Pardo just took a shot to the mouth. Inadvertent.
For Mexico, Torre has 5. Luna, 24 points, 16 rebounds.
Ponte going over to see if she was okay. It's her elbow, trying to shake it out.
Silva has 5 and 5 boards. Saad 3 points, Pardo 9. Nunez 10 points, 16 rebounds. And Orozco fouled out with 6 points.
I'm a little surprised Ferrari didn't have the ball in their hands for the last 6 seconds of the game. Because a hot hand that she's had, she can score off the dribble drive. She did get into the lane with it and kicked it out to Peralta.
Yeah, I think maybe they were thinking that Mexico was going to completely collapse on Ferrari. And a steal by Peralta. To Insfran, filling, and the lay-in. Paraguay back on top. Paraguay saying, man, too bad this isn't sudden death. Regardless of the outcome of this game, it doesn't get any easier tomorrow for Paraguay. They're going to be tired and taking on Canada.
No, that's not going to be an easy task.
Avila's 3-pointer, no good, but Luna the rebound. And gets tied up on the floor. Luna and Ferrari. Possession will stay with Mexico on the alternating arrow. Luna now with 17 rebounds. That ties the tournament high. 24 points, 3 points away from the tournament high. Set in the opener by Paola Ferrari, who's got 25. Pardo around the screen, accelerating, lays it in with the right hand, and we are tied back up at 65. 3.5 minutes to play in overtime.
Takes care of that basketball going down the lane with 2 hands and then releases it right at the end.
Insfran the kick out. Luna blocks the shot of Carabes. It'll be Paraguay ball with 14 left on the shot clock. Insfran for 3. That's good! Long time between 3-pointers by Insfran. And now it's Paraguay by 3. What a fun game this has been.
Right, and she's got 18 off the bench.
Tamara Insfran providing a huge lift for Paraguay. Paraguay foul is on Insfran.
She's taken 9 3-pointers and Ferrari's taken 13.
Free throw short by Nunez. Second free throw is good, and the lead is 2. We're inside of 3 minutes in, dare I say, overtime number 1. Peralta playing with 4 fouls. Over to Insfran. She's got Nunez on her. Aponte, shot clock at 8. Aponte on the drive. And she travels. Good defense by Avila, not giving up any ground. Aponte bounces off of her and shuffles the feet.
Led her right into Luna.
Yep. Gervais tries to steal the inbound pass. And another tie-up. This time the arrow goes to Paraguay as they try to extend this slim 2-point lead. 2:32 to play in overtime. There you see the arrow of fate. And there's an outstanding look at Paola Ferrari. Ferrari's got it. Nearly throws it away. Shot clock's at 10. Gervais on the drive, loses her footing, now puts it up from the right elbow. That will careen out of bounds, and it'll be Mexico ball with a chance to tie. Nunez back to Torre. Avila into Nunez. Avila, her pass is tipped. Aponte's got it. Here comes Ferrari. Nunez gets back, and a blocking call as Ferrari accelerated toward the hoop on the fast break. That will be on Bianca Torre, and that's her third. Good call, no charge.
Yes, it was. Good call. And a little bit of change of pace there by Ferrari set that up.
Ferrari hits both these free throws. She will match her tournament high. Staff for Mexico had some issue with the table brought to their attention by an assistant coach, and now Javier Ceniceros walks over and gets things straightened out. Ferrari hits both, and it's now a 4-point lead for Paraguay. Ferrari with 27 points matches her own tournament high. Torre to Avila. Hits the rim.
Big rebound. Now they can run some clock here.
That was the 6th rebound for Ferrari. Minute 20 to play. Shot clock at 5. Into the corner for Insfran. Her toe was on the line. A 3-point signaled anyway. Big offensive rebound in there.
Great decision by Peralta to kick it out.
That may have been a game saver. A huge offensive rebound by Marta Peralta. That may have preserved the game for Paraguay.
She knocks these both down. They're going to put pressure on. That way to run some clock, make Mexico use up time.
Ferrari now with 28 as she hits the first. Pardo back on for Mexico, as is Saad. Ferrari hits both. And now timeout taken by Mexico. They trail by 6 with 58.8 to play. Can Paraguay hang on? Stick around. We will find out in just a couple of moments.
Y tú entras y la tiras aquí, tú, Michelle. ¿Sí? Ahora tú estás aquí y vienes para acá. Si ven que se colocan en zona. Si no, lo único que vamos a hacer es esto. Laura. Sí. Laura aquí. Gaby. Tú. Bianca, pasa la bola y vienes. Mano a mano. Aquí quiero los dos. Las otras dos tiradoras aquí. Sí, cualquiera de las dos. Quiero penetrar rápido. Un tiro.
Lado fuerte donde viene la penetración a Tami. Y a Claudia. Matu, Matu. Sí, Matu. Te quiero al fondo para cortar. ¿Se entiende? Y que se queden las dos tiradoras bien.
¡Vamos! 1, 2, 3, Paraguay.
Roughly a minute to play left in overtime. It's Paraguay by 6. Sounds like a lot, but it's really just a 2-possession game, Mark. And if you're the coach here, what are you trying to do if you're Mexico?
Get a quick score. Doesn't necessarily have to be a 3. Then after you score, you've got to lock up defensively, full court pressure. Try to get Paraguay to make a long pass that you can steal.
Torre into the paint, getting it to Saad.
Oh.
Stolen away by Aponte. Now things looking very bleak for Mexico as Ferrari just running some clock. Caraves.
Yeah. Elbowed in the stomach.
Shot clock at 3. And it'll stay with Paraguay, but just 1 second left on the shot clock. For me, this is just as good as scoring a point.
Absolutely.
You ran 24 whole seconds off the clock after Mexico had it for 10 seconds.
Right, with a 6-point lead. 1 second on the shot clock, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Saad might have gotten a piece of that. I think she did. But now Mexico. Luna taking way too long here.
And that's why that turnover did not hurt Paraguay.
Paraguay foul, I believe, on Insfran. If it is, that's her 3rd. It is.
This is always the quandary. Do you have the shooter make the first, miss the second, or you have them make them both? Let's see what she does here.
I think you have to miss here. I don't think you can get 4 points in 8 seconds, 12 seconds.
And then they went over the line.
Still just a 2-possession game with 12.4 to play. Certainly not out of the realm of possibility, but
¿Vas a quitar vos? No hay problema.
a very
Seguridad
difficult
en el
task
kit de
for
aquel lado.
Mexico
Mirame una
with
cosita.
12.4 to play.
¿Entendés? ¿Está bien, Caro? Miren lo que quiero, miren. Va a quitar de aquel lado, ¿ok? Va a quitar Claudia. Se van a parar. Pau. Se va a parar Andy. Se va a parar Carol.
Vas a caer, Gaby, al doble team. Y la de aquí se corre a ver si la van a regresar, a ver si la puede robar. Del lado de la pelota. Si no, luego foul. Hey, ahora, agarramos la bola hasta abajo, no me detengo, hasta abajo, a bandeja. No de 3, bandeja hasta abajo.
Vamos, fuerte, vamos. 1, 2, 3, duro.
72-67, Paraguay trying to hang on. Also trying to hang on to their very slim chances of advancing into the semis.
Mexico's going to foul right away.
Pardo gets called for it.
And as a player, you know that's coming, so you want to make sure you grab it with both hands. Secure the ball firmly.
Well, Andrea Gomez was on for just a moment. Now Peralta back on. As far as Marks, we didn't see more of Gomez today.
She logged minutes the other
day.
And
she hit some three-pointers as well. Especially the way the threes were falling for Paraguay. Lead back to 6. 5 on the clock. And Caraves ties up Luna. It'll be Mexico ball, but it's all but decided now. 3.5 to play. Torre to inbound. Torre for 3. The horn sounds and Paraguay prevails in overtime. 73-67. What a thriller of a game. This is the 2017 FIBA Women's AmeriCup Championship Tournament. Paraguay moves to 2-1. They have 5 points. Mexico falls to 0-3. They have 3 points. You'll notice it's none of the starters jumping around center court for Paraguay.
Oh, there goes Ferrari.
There they go.
About 27 second half points out of Paul.
Most of that in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Well, our first overtime game of the tournament did not disappoint. Paraguay outscores Mexico 10-4 in OT. There you see all the numbers. Mexico 30 turnovers in the game. Let's look at the individual numbers on this one. For Paraguay, Mercado had 13 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists before fouling out. Peralta had 1 point, 4 rebounds, and a very key offensive rebound that may have been a game saver for Paraguay. Hilda Pena had 3 points. Ferrari, 30 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocked shots. Claudia Aponte, 4 points. Tamara Insfran, 18 off the bench, along with 3 rebounds and 3 steals. Maria Caraves, just 4 points, but she had 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and 5 steals. And for Mexico, Bianca Torre, 5 points. Jacqueline Luna, 25 points, and she tied the previous tournament high in rebounds with 17. Avila had 1. Brisa Silva had 5 and 5 rebounds. Saad had 3. Pardo had 11. Laura Nunez, 11 points, and a new tournament high for rebounds with 18. And Orozco had 6 points before she fouled out. Well, Mark, that first game lived up to our expectations. It was close. It went to overtime. What was the difference down the stretch?
Ferrari. That was the thing. Mexico could not answer it, even though Luna was having an outstanding day today and rebounding and scoring. But to match up with Ferrari, she just took over the game. And the will to win was just so strong. And, you know, we talked about, we kind of made light of the fact that Paraguay wasn't going to stay on the road that they were shooting the threes. They ended up with 38. So it ended up working in their favor, shooting those threes today, because they weren't doing, they didn't have a great inside job today of field goal percentage.
After 3 quarters, Mark, Paula Ferrari had 5 points.
Oh.
So she had 25 in the fourth quarter and overtime.
So in the last 15 minutes, wow.
I think that's called taking the game over.
Yes.
She gave it absolutely everything she had, as did everybody on Paraguay and everybody on Mexico as well. I didn't see a lot of folks going half speed out there in this one.
No, it was the best game Mexico's played so far that we've seen, and I was impressed with them. They kept it up the entire game. There was a couple points there in the fourth quarter where they could have collapsed and the game would have been over, but they came right back. You know, it came down to the last possession in regulation to see who was going to get it, and it ended up going into overtime. Just an outstanding game. And if the rest are going to be like this today,
we better break out that third bag of Cough drops.
Right.
73-67 the final. In overtime, Paraguay defeats Mexico. Brazil and Virgin Islands coming up next at 4:05 local time, followed at 6:35 by Cuba and Puerto Rico, and then Colombia and Argentina at 9:05. For my partner Mark Anderson, I'm Craig Feta saying so long for now. We are back in about 20 minutes or so for the pregame on Brazil, Virgin Islands. Thanks for watching, everybody. So long for now.